right, sorry, I had to start that over. I was walking up my brother's back porch last night and I hit my rib on the railing that has a sharp, big column. And like, show you. Look at that. Felt very bloated too. I gotta not eat heavy before dinner, before bed again. That's what I did last night. We're in a bikini next week, and I have a freaking big boo-boo on my rib cage. So, I have, hi guys. Subscribers only. Listen, let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, Eric. Eric, you're back. You're up early, or for West Coast. So we had a really great stream yesterday, and I lost no subscribers. Had it on subscriber mode. I didn't lose any. So I'm really excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I also have my new merch store that's up. I had a show last night at the dojo, which went well. And I'm excited that I have another show tomorrow night and Saturday night. And I'm very stoked. Now, yeah. I have to get I didn't have wine last night or the night before. I was like always trying to have like my glass of wine at night, and I definitely does not. I haven't been getting up earlier, but doesn't it? And I'm trying to at some point. Yeah, what's up, Tristan? I'm trying to get to the point where I can get up at 5 a.m. every day to write for a good 2 hours and work on my material. So, yeah. Good morning, Dakota. But I didn't get there today. I got up at 6 and I was too tired to get up. I was really tired last night too. I fell asleep watching The Office, which part of me is like, or no, I was watching Below Deck and I didn't even catch the whole thing. So part of me is like, okay, why don't we just go to sleep? I just definitely shouldn't have had such thick food at night. Good morning, last year. Wasn't Evan? Good morning. So we're gonna do some stretches. We're gonna do some crunches. I have 2 shows coming up tomorrow and Saturday. I think tonight is the only night I'm not going to get up on stage because I have a seminar I have to teach and I have to drive my daughter to her dad's. But you never know; it can happen late at night. So the auditions, I got in 2 auditions yesterday. I still have 1 more to get in, which I have to find someone to read with. I think it's due at Friday, so I might even wait till tomorrow because it's for that vertical short form. It's like it's called Vertical Shorts, and there's a couple of platforms besides social media that house them. Thank you, Dakota. And part of me wants to just say, okay, I've auditioned for them so many times before. It feels like they're looking for something that I'm not doing. So maybe I should reach out to the casting director, which I did, and he never got back to me. So it is what it is. I'm hoping I booked that film that I auditioned for yesterday. I thought I did a really good job. I thought I did a pretty decent. I thought I did a good job. I don't know. I would like to book more acting as much as possible. So we'll see. The spot went good last night. Paid spot, by the way. Very exciting. It was a smaller crowd, but it was like a really good crowd. And I recorded my set a little bit for you guys in the car to hear it, but then I forgot to post. You love the jujitsu bit, Jennifer? Good, I'm glad. Then I forgot to post the short. Not forgot, I fell asleep. So today we are working on material, and I'm gonna also set aside some time to do some leads. Yeah, double tap. Wilson, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Austin, Texas is April 26th. Don't forget, please get your tickets. I gotta get some more stuff going for Austin, Texas on my Instagram. Pay for ads, the whole 9 yards. I want to do a really good set. Like, I think I'm just gonna run a bunch of ads or boost my posts on Instagram to get to see if I can. I gotta sell tickets to Austin. Period. End of story. We want to sell those tickets. I don't know how much advertising Fallout Theater does. What are we doing for my anniversary? My boyfriend and I? Well, we're at 11 months. So I don't think we're doing anything for 11 months. But for next month, I don't know. It falls on the weekend that our daughters have states, too. It's a great question. I don't know. I don't think he's thought that far in advance, but we did talk about being together. I brought it up yesterday because he doesn't look at his he called me when I was at the show, and I was like, have you looked at your text messages since you texted me this morning? He's like, no. So yeah, like I think he just didn't even realize. He's like, oh yeah. So not that he didn't realize, like, in a bad way. I'm saying, like, because he's like, oh yes, 11 months. So I don't know. I mean, I love a good surprise. Hi, Matt Acoustic. Someone's doing dishes in the kitchen. Good morning, bub. Good morning. Have a good day to you as well. All right, let's get this coffee going because I really need it. And the thing that I don't have that I need is paper towels right now. But that's okay. I think we can make do till the live is over. By the way, remember I said yesterday I don't have enough. I had just enough milk. I got the milk. Good morning, Big Hawk. Got the milk, but also I didn't have the rest of the coffee that was in the pot like I said it was going to. I didn't do it. It got to be too late, and I was like, no, I'm good. Because sometimes when you have coffee too late, it just affects me differently. And the Bustelo is very strong. So if you have like more than one cup, you are wired. Hi. Anniversaries are all for women, Matthew. Yeah. I mean, I would hope that he would do something for a 1 year. I'm really excited and happy and grateful I have him in my life and all that stuff. Hi, Chris. What's good, everybody? It's fucking Thursday. So the show went good last night. I did a couple of new ones, one old one that I forgot about. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna post that one because that was a funny one. Let me just put. I love when I realized I didn't pour all the other bag into the bigger container. Good morning, John Wayne. John Wayne is in the house. Hey. Did I show you guys? I hit myself right here. Look. Okay. That is where it hurts. I know. It hurts really bad, actually. I probably should delete that. Like, it's, yeah. I was hurt. I went up to my brother's porch and I scraped myself badly. Yeah. I have to, now I'm going to be OCD and restart it because I was like, wait, maybe I almost showed too much. But good morning, Rosie. Hold on. I'm going to come back on. So jump back on for a second. Hang on, guys. Yeah. Scraped myself. Bad. Like, it's, yeah. I was hurt. I went up to my brother. Probably should. Did I show you guys? I hit myself right here. Look. Was that showing anything? Should I? Hi, Angie. I show you guys I hit myself right here. Look. Do you guys think that was too much? It hurts really bad. Yeah, all right, that's what I thought. I'm being OCD. I wanted to show it because it was like, it's a pretty bad gash, right? Well, if you guys think I should, I'm gonna take off the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want to now. I'll get too nervous, but yeah, that wasn't showing anything bad, right? Did you see it, Rosie? No, I'm saying in general. I love how I make decisions after. Hi. Okay, great. Thanks, Rosie. Rosie, Angie, my women moderators will always tell me the truth. I'm not gonna do it again because then I'll be afraid. It's like right underneath. Yeah, it's like right underneath. Hold on. Also, I have like a red mark here, although. Okay, I can show it now. It's like, look, I hit myself right here on my brother's porch and it hurts. Like, yeah. That looks bad. I put Neosporin on it. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, I have to wear a bikini next week and I don't want it to be there. So, okay, here we go now. Yeah, it hurts too. I'm like sore right now. But it's like I'm being a klutz. Like I fell into the stairwell. Not fell into the stairwell. It was literally the porch. You know how when you have those stairwells and the railing, the banister, I hit it on the banister as I was running. You're joking, right? Yeah, I fill it up all the way. Got to. He's joking. Kicks. The show went good last night. I want to set up my hosting spot for Friday and make sure that my set is on point for my set at Sanford. I'm very excited about that. I want to go through yeah, so I'm excited about that. Day after April Fools. Ha ha ha. Easter's around the corner. I had a joke and I forgot to deliver it. The PTA women are like the ones that do the Easter egg hunts. I don't want to hide my eggs anymore. Okay, I'm good. No, that's not the joke. What was the joke? It was Easter egg hunts. I'm over it. I'm 44. I don't want to hide any of these eggs. There's only a few left. I'm 44. I'm over the Easter egg hunt. Like, I just want to put them out on display. Did you get my chat yet this morning? No. Just a little bit lower. We got 71, 71, 71, 71 in here. Yeah, so the green room chat was cool last night. I felt like I was back in it at the dojo. I felt really proud and happy that I was, did what I did last night. So, you want to hunt my eggs? Okay. Thank you for sending the clock it, Blizz. Clock, 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 clock. Clock it. Clock, 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 clock it. Clock it. I ate way too much food and a flower? Girl, mwah. Love the flower. Love the flower. Love the flower. Thank you. If you're not a real mom unless you could pick up Cheerios with your toes. Thank you, Blizz. Thanks, Angie. Do you like to be called Blizz or Angie? What would you like me to call you as? We got Angie, Rosie last year. Eric was here. Angie's fine. Okay. Angie was my director for my pilot too. Who has not watched my TV pilot yet? You guys got to get on that if you haven't. Also, and Keith is in the house. Look at all the mods are here. What's up? The Trainer Tribe is in. Rosie's order went through. I'm so excited. Rosie bought a Trainer Tribe t-shirt, everybody. Do you understand that means a lot to me? Because you buying merch with my last name on it and like you're just the sweetest. Yeah, if you guys want to buy merch for the show, I have it. Mugs. I have a Printify pop-up. Look at all the mods in the house. We got 2 tablespoons of sugar. Sorry. Just that wine, stay on the clean eating and drinking. It's a game changer. Oh, Matacusa, yes. I haven't had wine in a couple days, so I haven't had it yesterday or the day before. What was the day before that? What's today? Thursday? When did I have it last? Yeah. She don't be nervous. Where's my water? Oh. So the clean eating and drinking thing. Yeah, I don't want. I had the rest of my Tuscany sandwich and fries last night, and I shouldn't have. Can't wait for it too. And I should have had my cereal. I bought cereal, and then I also had cereal. So I said to myself, you should have not had that heavy food at night, because like I said, I feel bloated right here. Look at that. For me, that's like I don't feel good. What's up, it's Sallied? This is what I got right now. Please don't shame me. Mad Acoustic. Okay, so Divorce Diaries is my entertainment brand comedy show, live stream series, TV pilot on Prime. Live show. You can come April 26th to see the show. It is fun. How are they emphasizing? I don't even want to talk about this with the Sorry, I'm reading an email. It's getting me distracted, and it's just like from this stuff to do. What are your standards have to meet to be a mod? Long time, trust. Sometimes it's just a vibe, you know. If I feel like I can trust you, if I ask you to do something, and you, oh no. Mics went out. I had a feeling that might happen. Let me charge these because I hate the fucking static sound that it always sounds. Yeah, I hate when people ask for things after you tell them you can't like help them right now. I want to assist her or help her, but I have no time to help her with the and very bad as a emotions coming here. We could hear her out. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if you can greenlight it. She wants, yeah. Yeah, this is like annoying. I'm sorry, I got an annoying email this morning and I'm just like, I should stop saying that things are annoying and just let them go. Okay, so April 2nd after 1 p.m. Okay, 8. Okay, let's see if our coffee is ready. Do you guys do that thing where you're like, oh, I have to answer this email because it's gonna bug me all day? Do you guys do that? I do, and it's like not an email that you should be really concerning yourself with, you know. It's like an email that's not something you have the time or energy for, but you have to respond to it and you're just over it. You know what I mean? It's annoying. So see how I have no paper towels and a drainer. Yes, that's so real, right? It's like, oh, and also like that email from a person who you're already told you can't really help right now. It's very annoying. Very annoying. And it's like, I already told you this first and foremost, and now I also just feel like this person looks for, I don't know, it's just starting to aggravate me. don't have the time to meet her. Okay. Hi, Slippery Push. Hi, Bullet Man. These are working. We're working. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I could show you a picture from last night. Here we go. Last night performing at the dojo. This is another one. I look kind of bloated in this picture. It was a good show. Breakfast time is right. Ooh, it feels like this is burning. Right, keep your sunshine, correct. This is a bigger coffee cup, so I love using that coffee cup because I can fit more coffee in. Even though I love my Diaries mug, it's a little harder to fit it. I have no plates. This is what I was talking about on my audition yesterday. I was like, I am a single mom with no plates sometimes, and we lose our plates in the car because we're always running around. These strawberries don't look good. They look like yesterday. No, they don't. Hi. You look amazing in the morning. Thank you. I am a performer. I perform all over the place. Someone last night said I perform all over the universe. She's performing on Mars, like joking. I was like, yeah, that's right. Chloe Savagny's in the house, baby. Isn't it? So I have tissues. This is smelling like burned, whatever. I have tissues to wipe up my mess. Hi, Angela. Some told me I look like Matthew Perry. Okay, all right. Well, look at you. Good morning to you. That is delicious. The 2 tablespoons of sugar always works. I think so. A badass, intelligent, beautiful blonde woman is great for society, everyone. Yeah. We gotta hit 100 for 100 jumping jacks. We did 200 jumping jacks yesterday. If you missed it, I'm gonna wipe my nose with that. That doesn't smell right. So, yeah, I did the audition yesterday. That went well. And I also got, I have another audition I have to get done for tomorrow, but we did 2 auditions yesterday. So I was proud of that. Had a show yesterday, and I have a show tomorrow night and Saturday night. My boyfriend's gonna come with me on Saturday. I'm very excited. Yeah, I've said this yesterday. I've been with my boyfriend now 11 months. It'll be 12 months of the year next month. Is he supposed to plan something? I was gonna get him some. I would love to do something together. Obviously, not love to do something together, but do something special. But our kids are also gonna be at states that weekend for competition. So part of me is like, oh, are we gonna celebrate it after? Is he gonna even think about it? Like, oh, Luke Perry. No, Mad Acoustic. Well, it's happy, like, almost in number, but yesterday was our 11 months. I think that's cute. I don't know if he's an anniversary person, but I did say to him last night, I was like, look at your messages, because he has this tendency, he owns a business, and so, like, a construction business, so, like, he gets a lot of messages in at once, and he'll message me first thing in the morning. Although he didn't message, I messaged him this morning. He's probably answering me. He's very busy. I'm working on a bit about this because
I've never met somebody like who doesn't sleep like he doesn't sleep, and it's insane. Um, but because he's working through the night, and I'm part of me is like maybe I'm not working enough, you know. He sounds perfect construction guy. It's hot, I know. That's how I met him. I met him the night I met him was with him and his business partner had taken my boyfriend's daughter to my daughter's gymnastics place at the time. It wasn't they weren't going there for an open gym, and I'll never forget it. It was like we were just talking about business and stuff, and yeah. It started because I was trying to get Divorce Diaries on Prime, and I was trying to submit it and doing all the like how to submit all the he's a badass. Why lie to have this amazing woman? Of course he kicks major ass. Thanks, Bullet Man. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Maximilian is back. Wow, Max did my film festival. His film was in my film festival. Augusto, hello. What's up from Colombia? Buenos dias. Buenos dias. And here, we got our Cafe Costello, even though it says on the back of this it's made in Ohio. Tiene un aroma irresistible y un sabor robusto. Es un café deliciosamente versátil que se puede preparar usando tu método preferido, filtrado, cappuccino, espresso o frío, con hilo y hace satisfacer todos los gustos. El mejor café se disfruta en compañía. The best coffee is enjoyed with company. Thanks, Max. I appreciate you. The food business, construction business, and funeral business, they will never go out of business. So for me, there's a part of me that wants to have a food business connected to Divorce Diaries. And case in point, my friend is doing her food at my show. And I'd love to, let's ask ChatGPT how I can make a connection with food items to, how can I make a food item, okay, you're welcome. I'd love to create a coffee truck business with Divorce Diaries, coffee and comedy. What would I need? Or sell coffee with my brand. Let's see. I want to. Oh, my boyfriend's so cute. Of course. Oh, so someone's saying a pop-up cart, 2008, a tent, branded table, fastest and cheapest. So you need a permit, a health permit, and all these things. Espresso machine. So, yeah, what makes it your secret weapon? Thank you. I do. I work out every day. I run. Welcome to the channel. I just want to make my Bustelo at the shows. So, like, for example, how much money would you need? Let's say, hold on. What's the cheapest way to make money selling the way I make my coffee with Bustelo in person? That's how I want to do it. I just want to make a bunch of these. Cheapest way, start a pop-up coffee stand. Oh, listen, this is what it says. Start a pop-up, thank you, Bullet Man, pop-up coffee stand, you mocha pot. Yeah, I should just start a pop-up coffee stand, right? Hot Pastello shot. But so now, if I start a pop, I mean, I just think you put honey in your coffee now. I just think that that would be a way to like. I want to make like money. I want to make money. So how do I? But how do I also? How do I do this legally? Do you need a permit? You need like 4 different. You can get fined. Yeah, so it's like, there's more that goes involved. So I personally, if I ever make enough money with my show, would love to invest in a Divorce Diaries coffee spot, like a Bustelo. I sell Bustelo. I sell little pastries made from a bakery nearby, or my friends checks. Like, I like this is like you said, this ain't ever gonna go out of business, you know. But I don't want to be selling. I don't want to be owning a restaurant. I just want to own a quick little spot where I can make money selling my fucking shit, you know. Sorry. Anyway, hit that like button. And also, she would remember she would need a full-time family partner. That's what I'm. Right. Right. I feel like I am overwhelmed at the moment and want to and don't. You run a rich and Mary. I'm trying to write an email and getting distracted on the live stream. That's not what I want to do. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna just put in my April. We're gonna do Divorce Diaries show April 26th. Yeah, I'm gonna respond to this woman later because it's like bugging me that I got this email today. Right, I'm overwhelmed, so I need to. Right, I'm not even sure where to start with this, and I think, and I don't. I have no time to even meet with her in the next 2 weeks. I will reach back out to her later today and figure something out. I don't know what to say. Oh, someone, ooh, okay. You are all about my boyfriend's business, huh? You know. So I'm sorry. I don't like the fact that I've been getting distracted by this email thing. It's pissing me off. Okay. Guns are out. We are stretching. Let's get the legs up. Let's get those legs up. We got rolling out our hip flexors. Ouch. See, this is my problem. I don't understand what I really need. This is the thing is I don't want to go over there because then my daughter could be seeing it. I want her to see. Stretch back. You calling me bub now? What's that about? Bub? This is another I am the fucking spaz. I can't even get my fucking shit together with this. Here we go. Lean muscles. I'm ripped, baby. I'm ripped. Samson, wow, I have a member here. I know my members only. You guys got that whole clip from you guys got the whole clip from the dojo. So my members got something this week. And they'll get other stuff, don't worry. My milkshake brings all the boys to the so it looks like I'm sticking with this phone for a while because I don't have any extra money buying the phone. It is what it is. I'm stoked about Bravo shows that have come out that are revisiting, like The Valley and I Love Below Deck. Those are shows that just are mindless, and I know they're not like heavy, deep shows, but it's just mindless TV that gets you in a fucking space that's like, all right, let's go. See, I think at night, for when I'm hungry and I've come off a show, the best meal that I can have is like cereal. I love cereal, but that's actually not really great for you either, I feel like, right before bed. So I've got to think of something else. I don't think what I gave myself the other day was healthy either. I think it was like, these are gonna just be for my cereal right now because these are not. These strawberries look like ghastly. Yeah. Oh, it's not about. These are not good strawberries. Like this is like, you see that? What do you put these in? Pancakes? Right? Like, or like a muffin maybe. I feel like that's what you put them in. We got 60 likes in here. Let's go, everybody. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start the live earlier tomorrow. I have a feeling that's why the numbers were higher yesterday. For digestion. Let's go. Okay, so April 26th is Austin, Texas. I am going to be working new material today to see which small short joke I can do for tomorrow. Friday, all right, so there's open mic jokes I have, and then I have another Word document that is, like my set material. So I like to run my set, and I then like to add a new joke here and there. Like last night I didn't add a new joke, but I listened to the whole set again. But I had an old joke I used that I forgot about, and I was like, oh, I get it back on that. I like my closer's good, but I need a new closer. I need like an alternate closer, I should say. Right now I have my lottery ticket for my ex-husband. That's the closer, which is fine. I just want an alternate closer. I do have an alternate closer, but huge fan of them. Hold on, April 26th. Get your tickets, Austin, right there. Then also Columbus, Ohio is August 1st. Oh, you know what? I wanted to share this. This is something very sweet that my boyfriend said to me yesterday, and I was like, oh, I wanted to see if you can come on Saturday to my show, because it's gonna be. I was always want you to come to the show, but Mike Cannon's gonna be on it. He's really good. I think you'd really like him. He's like, well, I also really like watching you perform. Of course he does, but I'm just saying, like, it's nice to hear those things. So we have, is that corny? And I love that we have, all right, so we're gonna try to get to 20,600 today too, by the way. That's gonna be the goal. See, the views are down, but I started earlier yesterday. That worked. And then I also wasn't distracted by my emails like I'm doing right now. Let's go. Good morning, Ralph Patrick. Okay, so hot topics. Summer House. I don't know much about Summer House because that's a One Bravo show I haven't gotten into. I don't know. I can't get underneath it. So it's called the, what is it? Wes Wilson and Amanda Batula. Do they become Scandal 2.0? I doubt it. Hi, Michelle. Chris. Lunar Beam was a superstar yesterday. Yes, he was. Oh, I love it. That's great, Chris. This is, I don't think, as bad as a Scandal. Kyle Cook and Amanda Batula have reigned as the show's king and queen. They have dated, got engaged, and married in front of cameras. Their at times turbulent relationship served as fodder for endless TV drama. So then they got separated. Wait, what is it? They got separated in January, and then Clara Miller, a model and registered nurse, joined the show for season 5. Oh, Sierra. Sorry. Which aired in 20, and quickly became close to the cast, really feeling like a comedian with Spatula. So Sierra was dating, Sierra and Wes Wilson were dating. Their end of their relationship was in June 2024. I don't understand what the scandal is. This guy, Sierra and Wilson, broke up in 2024. I think the friendship stuff was this. Hi, Jave Javila. Hi, good, how are you? So the friendship between Wes and Sierra, both stories being taking issue how much he was talking about in the media. And then, okay, so what happens? Miss Batula and Mrs. Miller was holding into event. What? I don't understand what the problem is. So Sierra and Will, so we're gonna turn off each other's friends. I think this is not like Scandival at all. Tom Scandival on was with Ariana, and she was friends with Rochelle, whatever. And then he was having an affair the whole time. They're not I don't know. This is a little like, yeah, I definitely don't think it's uncomfortable because they were friends, but it's like, this isn't like a scandal. I think they're making way much more of it than this is. They're looking for a scandal. I'm missing it. I'm just missing it. And also, it looks like they actually really like each other. No, Bravo is making it like, oh my God, did you hear that West and Amanda are together now? But Amanda and Kyle broke up in January, getting divorced, and him and the other friend broke up in 2024. So I'm not understanding. It is definitely, oh great, now you're with my friend, kind of rude shit, but it's not like a scandal. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, everyone's being like, oh my God, I'm like, but it's not that. Like, I'm a little lost. But I think they want a Scandival because Scandival, like, uprooted that show and also made Ariana a huge star. I mean, like, that's the best way to cheat. She got karma was good to her. And I think that all worked out. Even though Tom Sandoval, like, look at him now, he's thriving. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just was it is. But that was deep. Good morning, Walking Tall. I'm into the Bravo stuff. I had to make amends with the fact I'm never going to be on Watch What Happens Live. I was trying to be a bartender on the show when I was doing City Vineyard. I paid my PR people like $500 to help me get. Now that's not a lot of money, but they got me on Pix 11, but they didn't get me on Watch What Happens Live and showed me the rejection letter I got from them, which sucked. But it's okay. I'm here and thriving. I'm just not like sure I want to take on the initiative. That's the problem. This thing is so annoying. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Nice coffee cup. It has nothing to say on it. Let me get my Printify store up for you guys so that you guys can also follow along on that. What is that? So we have, thank you, Rosie, for buying your t-shirt. I'm very excited. I got my first sale. I'm telling my boyfriend. So we got, okay, so hold on. I don't look happy. Thank you for making a mod tee. I got mine in purple. Yay! Rosie, you have to send me a picture. You know, I won't post or anything, but unless you want me to. And like, I want to see it. I hope it comes out nice and everything. I'm so excited. So we have 29 more to go to get to 100 likes. Yes. Boom. Chaka laka 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 boom. Boom. Ba. This is what divorce does to a person. Yes. This is what divorce does to a person. It makes her a stand-up comic. It makes her stronger. It makes her blonder. And it makes her feel really good. Oh, Shrek, you have the best question. April 26th is pinned right here. Austin, Texas, Fallout Theater. 10% off using code Divorce Diaries. I think I'm going to have them bump the tickets down a little bit so we can do a little special promo here. Use the promo code for sure. Do stand up at the mothership. I have never been down to Austin for stand up yet. I've been down there once for a film festival, twice actually in my life, but I was down there a couple years ago for a film festival in 2021. That was like 5 years ago. And so I think it's like 20. So if you go to get your ticket, right now it says $27 with, it's $22, but with the sales tax, but if you put the code divorce, it goes down to $20, $19.32. You're welcome. Susie. $19.32. Use the code divorce. Boom. The link won't work. Okay, let's try again. Are you sure about that? Okay, well, what if you go to this link and just click on April 26th. I'm gonna go to the link right now that I posted. The link is working on my end. Are you on your phone? Because it's not gonna work on you. Yeah, it's on your phone. It can work too. Hey, if you make a special and go to Joe's Club, I'll be there. I'll pay the ticket price for that, Joe's. God, a sweet club. The mothership has a open mic on mothership has an open mic I think on Monday night as well, which I think I'm gonna try for. Let's go, people. We got this. Okay, I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna just see if those microphones are gonna work in a second. Thank you, Rosie, again for buying your t-shirt. You can buy the Printify merch store is on, well, I'll put it right here actually. It should be, I should have it in the description here as well. So here we go. Right here. Buy your train tribe stuff. Yeah, you have to open it on your laptop, I think. If you want to purchase tickets, you can. It just opens up on Safari. So if I click that link right now on my phone, it opens up which one, Google, Safari, do you want to use. Shrek Gamingly, please follow me on Instagram too, or I have Facebook, I have all of it. But if you have any issues, DM me because I want to make sure people get tickets to the show. We have to sell a lot of tickets to this show. Good morning, Kendall. Good morning, good morning. It's great to wake up late. Good morning to you. This is the kick stretch that we do, both in dance and gymnastics. My back leg is not as high, as you can see. And I have to do my leaps. But we're gonna, so tomorrow I have a show in Stanford, and I have a show in Stanford on Saturday. I'm hosting tomorrow night, and then I'm also got a spot on Saturday, and Mike Cannon is gonna be performing. He's a pretty big name. But you know what, I have to start thinking I'm like, oh, I get to work with Mike Cannon. Like, he gets to work with me. I know that sounds like egotistical, but I have to start having that kind of confidence, right? Like, when I went out on stage last night, when I went out on stage last night, I'm like, I haven't been as nervous. I mean, I'm nervous, but I don't let it get in my head as much because I have my routine down to the fact where I know I'm not wavering. I know what I'm doing, and I'm going in for it. And I think that has been because of the reps and getting up on stage as much as fucking possible. So, get your tickets to Austin. I really would like for you guys to be there with me. I want to make each platform a little different than the next so that, what is this guy? Who's this? He doesn't open mic. Was Brown? Oh, he doesn't open mic at Eastville. Okay. Hi Dominic, great following you. Okay. I want to get as much stage time as possible. Period. End of story. Yes, but that is far from me. LBI, thank you. That's far from me, but if I'm down there on a Sunday, yeah, sure, of course. I'm also looking up because I not only obviously as much stage time as possible. We also need to make more money in my field. It's not just, and I hate saying that, but it's the truth. Like, I'm 44, and I'm like, what's going on, money, man? We need to make shit fucking fly. And it's not that I liked teaching dance and all that stuff, but I don't want to do that. This is what I want to do. I want to do this full time and make a full-time salary doing it. Of course you can ask me something. I want to get my microphone on. I hope that these are working now. Of course you can ask me something. Yes, to work and write the craft. Thanks. Thank you, Shrek.
please come to the show in Austin. If you buy your ticket, tell me, please. A solid set. Correct. So this was one of the sets that this is one of my favorite sets that I did, was the St. Mark's one a while ago. But you guys watched a couple of my new bits. Do you see the do you see the improvement? Like, let's look back at some of my stand up. Let's see if we can look back. Because I'm going to listen to my set from last night too. Let's see. We have 20 more subscribers to go. We can do it to get to 20,600. Um, hmm. This is the thing. I have to. I think my most solid set was last week at the dojo. Since if I had to really pick, aside for sounds, I did really good. But I think my one of my most solid sets at the dojo was at the dojo last week. I think that was a consistent solid set. I think the ending, um, yeah, fine tuning the craft, and I think I still have some places to go. Like I said, I'm going to share a short with you today of an old joke that I threw in last night. But I was like, oh, this is definitely a good one-liner that will get a laugh. And the comics were like, yeah, that was good the way you said it too, the way I delivered the line. So that took part in how it contributed. If you're tuning into Divorce Diaries for the first time, this is my brand. I started it when I was post divorce and I was going back to performing, and I wanted to really be back on stage and eventually in front of a camera. And I started a show called Divorce Diaries about me being a single mom, finding love again. Took a fucking long time. 23 on my end. See, it says 58. So it says 50. It says 23 on your end. Damn, it's 45 people on my end. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But either way, I see 45 too. See how where that becomes. Anyway, hi Juan. Shrek, I see 43, I see 55, I see 100, I see dead people. I don't know what we see anymore. But put a word in the chat and I'll start riffing off of it, because this is how stand-ups create. And now we have 77 likes. I have 76, but it's okay. We need 12 more? No, 22 more. No, 23 more. You guys can hear me okay though, right? The sound is much better than it was. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, divorced, married, or single, anybody can find a piece of themselves in my show, because I'm talking about pursuing your dreams, pursuing love, trying to be a good parent, showing your kid what it's like to pursue. My forehead looks super big on this screen. Like, it's like the size of my neck. Isn't that funny? 54, 76, let's go, 80. All right. Give me a scenario and I will tell you how I would respond to the scenario. It could be about divorce, dating, being a parent. Go. Good thing you don't have a headband. I do, right? It's like New York Fashion Week, man. Project Runway could have their next season on my forehead. Right? Like, look at that. Concerned citizens concerned. Yeah, my boyfriend's like, let's not. I gotta do this joke on stage. Let's forehead book. That's weird. Why am I whispering it? I don't know. What's up, Deli Stinky? That's a weird username, but welcome to Divorce Diaries. What should be my interesting fact if I get on Kill Tony? I feel like this is one. I do daily live streams on my YouTube channel. I have a show called Divorce Diaries that I really would love to be on television, and just hacking away at it. I feel like that's what I should say. Like I have a pilot. I filmed 2021 and I have it on Prime. Thanks Wheeler. And I should be like, Tony, would you star in it if I got picked up? Like I don't know who Tony would play. Who would Tony would play himself, right? Or like my older brother who's more successful than me. Dan the man. I'm sorry. Thanks Wheeler. We love you. We love it for the super chats. Nobody gave me a scenario. Give me a scenario that you would like me to respond to, whether it's a dating scenario, divorced, or a parenting scenario. I would love to have. I'll have all of them in it. I want Chris Stefano to play my brother because I think him and I look alike a little bit. The Italian, he looks like someone in my family. That's good morning. What does Bubs mean? Why are we calling me Bubs? Because this is now the second person that's come in here calling me Bubs. She gets mad that you don't have an opinion. I think we do get mad. We get mad if you guys don't have an opinion. Who cares? We don't like hearing that. Who cares? But then when you do care about something and we get like that, like in other words, like if I'll say yeah, like we want you to care and we want you to have the opinion of us. We don't want you to have your own opinion. No, I'm kidding. I do think that we do like to see you caring. Yes. Like if you're talking about messy wise, it's a little bit borderline, but I feel like with certain things with me and my boyfriend, he's like, "Who cares? Who cares?" I'm like, "Of course we should care." Now, how kids find, yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, he has a good, he does have, he always comes up with some good points to counter, and sometimes I'm just like, what? But sometimes, most of the time, he does have some good points to counter. I hate to admit that. But then the points that I don't agree with, if I say something, he'll be like, "You even agree with me," like. So why is the street cleaners coming down here a lot? That's like the third round that they did. Like house decorations. Oh, I'm not great. Hello, I have no house decorations, so I'm not the best person to bring that up with. I'm not like the mom. I did this in my audition today. I'm not like the mom that's like, cleaning's my therapy. Wine is my therapy. And clearly I need more. How kids find out that Easter Bunny isn't real. I think you have to turn like 4 years old and realize a big ass bunny is not coming into your home to bring you toys. Because if you believe that, you are probably going to get tested at school for a different classroom. These are all jokes. Yeah, but somebody else called me Bubs. Is it something I'm not aware of? Am I dating a comic? No, my boyfriend's not a comic. Yes. Yes, keeping banging outdoors, you're getting more comfortable on stage. I was gonna say, it's people who've been watching my stand up. Do you notice a difference? Of course, I'll let people be with it. I'm just going off of. I ask people to give me scenarios that I will respond to. So go. The Tooth Fairy. I said to my daughter when she believed in the Tooth Fairy that the Tooth Fairy and I went to school together. So she believed it for some time. Tooth Fairy is a little more believable because it's a person, not a big animal coming in your home. You know, but I mean, where does the Tooth Fairy live? Is she Tinkerbell? Is she Tinker? It'd be interesting if the Tooth Fairy and Tinkerbell were like cousins. Tinkerbell is the bigger faint. I mean, who's the bigger star, Tinkerbell or the Tooth Fairy? Because the Tooth Fairy is stuck with fucking teeth, and Tinkerbell is just looking cute with sparkles, stuck with a man that won't grow up, which is most women. I think like the Tooth Fairy is divorced. Do you know what I'm saying? Or she's like, I'm never gonna get married. Because look at Tinkerbell. She's stuck with this fucking child. Man child. Sorry, that's what I meant. Why did your parents give up on you? What someone cuts you off in traffic, what is my reaction? I'm from New Jersey. What do you think? What the fuck is your problem? Fuck you. No, there's people in New Jersey that will follow you for miles. Yeah, no, I've never. I've only a comic I've made out with is a friend of mine that like we went on a date. It wasn't right a couple of years ago. Was it the only comic? Did I make out with anybody else? Yes, that was it. Tell kids about Santa Tuesday. Tell them the truth. Yeah, I know it's just so weird. Oh, they told you who puts the money under the pillow. I think the tooth fairy they don't care as much about because it's just like as long as I get the money or the toy. But Santa's a little like, no, I live in Texas and nobody uses their blinker. Well, I think they don't use a lot of their things in Texas, like common sense. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm putting that down. It's just like I'm making a joke for the Democrats because I think all the Democrats hate Texans, even though like there's Democrats in Texas. But I have only been to Texas. And I've had a fun time. Like I liked Texas. Right? Texas is like Florida, but worse. No, I don't know. I know. Just I feel like Texas feels like it's its own state or its own country or something. We're real Americans. We got our rifles. You know, like I don't know. The speed limit in Texas is 80. Good morning, Noah F. Skiven. We're almost at 100 likes. What? Okay, let's go. Give me another scenario. We'll riff off of it. Love it. I really hope I book one of those gigs that I auditioned for. We're starting the jumping jacks because I could feel the 100 underneath us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50. We did 50 jumping jacks. We need to get to 100 to do 50 more for 100 jumping jacks. Hold on. I was just checking something. Okay, give me another scenario. Let's do this. This is great. You told your parents you're going to set up a camera and catch Santa pulling the presents out of the tree, but parents were like, there isn't one. We do it. Your parents didn't want to continue the facade. They're like, Chris, you're tiring us out. That's funny. You're like, I'm going to catch Santa. And they were like, we don't want to dress up or carry this charade on any longer. Son, sit down. I know you're only 3, but we got something to tell you. You're going to order the tickets now? Yes! Can you follow me on Instagram and DM me and confirm so I don't have OCD and think, I just want to know that you bought the tickets because I want people to buy tickets and I want to know that the live stream is working and that would be amazing. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. Yeah. 14. Chris, weren't you in high school? Okay. Well, I'm glad they told you. 14 is way too old to believe in Santa Claus, Chris. Come on now. Chris, I'm a little concerned. Yes, it works. What works? The link and the code for the what were you guys talking about? The link should work. 110%. Eddie Warner, is that you? Ew, that's disgusting. Well, maybe the 7-year-old needed help. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like a set. Chris, don't backtrack now. Okay, give me another scenario. Let's go. Give me another scenario. We got this. And we're going to try the back bend in a second. People with perfectly clean cars or messy. People with perfectly clean cars are like, remind me of my flaws. Okay. Because, but then like if you look in a messy car, you're like, ew, this is a person I've been sleeping, like that. But then I'm like, look at your messy car, you dumb bitch, And it's like, well, yeah, it's a reflection. I hate to say it. The messy car is worse than a messy house because you're just like, you know, all right, I'm feeling guilty right now. I have to really go clean my car later today. You come home and your dog has shit on your couch. That would leave me. I don't have a dog anymore. But okay, so you just messaged me. I think I saw somebody follow me on Instagram, so that's probably you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You got the tickets? Did you get the tickets? Please buy the tickets to my show. Yes, send me the confo if you can. Thank you. I appreciate you. I only ask that because I have people do that to me all the time, and then like I'll ask the venue, and they'll be like, nobody bought tickets. I am not a vegan. I eat meat all day long. Yeah, so get yourself a clean car because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be better than not having a clean car. It's better than if you have a messy. You have dishes in the sink. That's one thing. But if your car and it's got crumbs on the seat, think about it when you go into an Uber or Lyft and you're sitting on somebody else's crumbs. That's disgusting, right? Like it's gross. I don't want to do that. Even though, especially like when you're on, oh man, you get on a bus and you're sitting down, just be grateful if you have a car, first of all. On wood. We talked about it this week where I was like, I just don't want my car to cost me money. And thank God it didn't. Right. But yeah. So we're riffing off of ideas. I am ranting off of ideas and scenarios. In the chat, give me another scenario. Divorced, married, single. Anybody can find a piece of themselves in my show, like a piece of pepperoni. I did, what did I just do? I did 60 jumping jacks. I have 40 more to go. We have 3 more likes. 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. Every day we do that. That's a little challenge. Okay. Except rare, steak, hard pass. I like, okay. I like medium rare. Medium rare, medium. I gotta start going for a medium rare. My boyfriend's like rare. I'm like, it's such a man. Can you imagine when someone's like well done? It's like, ugh. One, two. So I need to do 40 more jumping jacks. We did 100 likes. We got 200 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 likes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. Boom, boom. I made it to 100 likes. Thank you for everybody in the chat for helping with that. So, April 16th is Austin, Texas. I am coming to perform the live Divorce Diaries show. Although I do stand up throughout the weeks, I have not performed Divorce Diaries live since November. So I'll be doing a 40-minute stand up set plus improv and audience participation pieces of the show. And I'd love to see you there. I'm also going to be at the Attic Comedy Club in Ohio on August 1st and Atlanta July 16th. Waiting for that ticket link back. I was talking about goals yesterday and about how Hold on. You guys are gonna kill me, but I have to use it. I do. I have to use the bathroom very badly. Let me start a poll. Let me do a poll. What's the poll we should do? Who is a better comic? Actually, no. Let's do this poll. I don't know if 9 is okay mean. What does that mean? What does 9 is okay mean? Oh, let's answer. I don't know what that means. Let's do a poll here. I started a poll. I have to go to the bathroom now.
Good morning, United States Marine. Don't go anywhere. You know what? Maybe I should. I'll just stay on because you know what? I'm just gonna stay on because
I don't want to lose my momentum with you guys. You can stay on. How are you? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? So, shows are this Friday and Saturday. I had a show last night. The show went good. I'm going to be doing plugging for Austin. Good morning, Simply Talk. I'm going to be plugging for Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas, where are you at? The artsy fartsy part of Texas, the comedy central part of the world now is Austin, Texas. Kill Tony is in Austin, Texas. I'm going to be in Texas April 26th. And I'm going to try to get on Kill Tony that next day, April 27th. I'm going to put my name on the list, which I'm nervous about doing in itself because that's the only thing I have to do is put my name on a list and pray that I get picked. And then also pray that I do well. I'm in Alabama, but I'm moving to Gulfport, Mississippi. Yeah, please tell them right there. Send him to divorcedariesshow.com so you can get tickets because I really want to. Jeez Louise, I really want to sell out. Who's a better comedian? Everybody is saying Shane Gillis. Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. I think he's the most popular right now. That's what I think, right? We got Chris Stefano and Sebastian. Everyone likes Shane Gillis. Okay. If you want to make it in comedy, Kill Tony is where you want to get your start. That's really the path. And if you have a really solid set, they can literally launch your whole career. I agree. I think there's always a path though for everybody. If this is your true, I know I'm just nervous. I don't want to fuck up. My Mike the booker, Mike Romanelli, who's the booker and also co-owner of the dojo, was like, I wish there's something I could do to get you on Kill Tony. I'm like, I know I really want to get on Kill Tony. I'm nervous. I just don't know what my interview is going to be like. Good morning, my love of my life. Thank you. Good morning, Omar. I think I just have to really be myself and talk about. I can always turn in because he's like, you can always turn it around and deflect on yourself if like there's a question you're like on. I I don't know. I don't want them to be like you're boring. I'm like, oh, mom. Everybody, every woman, you know. I mean, I'm hoping. I don't know if they've ever had another single mom on the show. Probably. Kill Tony, single mom, comedian. Let's see. Who's Uncle Laser? He's one of the regulars of Kill Tony. a lot of the regulars are great, like creepy, right? Like, sorry, not creepy. I don't mean it like that. I mean like the Walter Montgomery guy is fucking creepy, and like I like Derek Flint. He's funny, but the other guy is just creepy. Thank you, United States Marine. Oh, that's sweet of you. I like to think I'm far from boring too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on a. But again, like it's a very small percentage that you can get picked for this show. It's not like I'm gonna go down and like I know people who've been down there so many times they never get picked. Okay, so he says he doesn't like to be on the end because he calls all the open mic psychopaths. Who does that? He calls. He thinks all the open micers are psychopaths. Hmm. I think one of the questions I want to ask my comic friends is like, especially the men that are doing it who have children. I want to be like, uh, so when you are going to comedy spots, who watches your kid? I think that's a big thing I'd like to ask parents who are comics. Um, you do. Well, you do. That's true. And some of the people that go on there aren't comics; they're just trying it out. Whereas I really hope I get on it and it makes something of my. It helps my career. That's the goal. I don't want to get on it and like, oh no, she sucked. I can't. Plus, I might never hear the end of it from my boyfriend. I'll be like, well, I told you to do this. You know, it's like, all right, thanks, but I don't know if he would do that, but yeah, I just keep doing what I'm doing. You'll be great. Thanks, Roger Thompson. I appreciate it. Um, procrastination is a bitch, right? Um, and I don't want to procrastinate anymore at 44. So every day I am trying to focus in on. I think yesterday I did 4 hours of stand up. If I really calculated every minute of the day that I worked on stand up, that would have been, oh no, not even two. So blue. That sucked. Okay. Not enough. Not enough at all. Thank you. A concerned citizen. Couldn't tell if you liked or hated me, but glad that you joined the train tribe. Welcome. Stick with us. We'll be here for life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to figure out. Hmm. hmm. Carl expertise. Okay, sounds good. Um, do I think arms like Jack? Thank you. I do think I'm getting better than last year. Yes, absolutely, 100%, 100%. I like you women, then I'll turn on you the next like a live audience. I'd be a really good beta tester for some of your sets. But there's also a part of me that knows I'm like, I don't know if that joke would work. But when you have to say that to yourself, you have to say, don't try it. Try it at open mic. You're good at interviews, plus you're sharp and have great stage presence. Thanks, Rod. Yes, that's why I was a great host on What's Up New York. I could be a spaz sometimes, but I think that's what makes a fun host because I think that's what makes a good host because then the interviewee feels more relaxed. Um, yeah, I really miss doing What's Up New York. I don't miss not knowing if I was going to get a raise. I missed the What's Up New York role. I knew it was time to leave because it wasn't growing anywhere. I do wish something like that would come along again. I want to be a host on a show that reflects a lot of the stuff that I do, and that show did that, and I really miss it. But like I said, it wasn't staying stagnant. So, if you've never watched me on What's Up New York, go to ny2c.com. Thanks, Lord, that my arms are looking jacked. And a concerned citizen, thank you for that comment as well. That's a good point. So, Austin, Texas is April 26th. Please get your tickets to the show, man. I want you to be on the show with me. No, I want you to come see me live on April 26th. That is Fallout Theater in Austin. Use code DIVORCE. It will be 10. You literally are getting $10 off. So it's like $19 for a ticket. Have you performed at any of the regular known comedy clubs? Yes, I have. I'm performing at New York Comedy Club this weekend. St. Mark's Comedy Club, I performed at Broadway Comedy Club, New York City. I did, I would say the comic strip, but I did Gladys's open mics. It's a little different. But Broadway Comedy Club, Caroline's, I performed for Divorce Stories at Caroline's, and it was still open. So Broadway, Greenwich, most recently the club in New York City that I perform at is St. Mark's in the East Village. I have gotten spots at New York Comedy Club in Stamford. I work at New York Comedy Club in Stamford for the last 6 months. It's been great. I would love to work at the New York City locations, but there's a different auditions process for that. So I submitted for that, and hopefully I'll get something. When you come to California, Jennifer, I don't know. That's a great question. I would love to come to California sooner rather than later, but that plane fare is expensive. So I'm not sure. I have to get booked and it has to make sense. Grundle says he wants a divorce or she wants a divorce. I don't blame you. If you're not happy, get a divorce. But also see if it's fixable, obviously, if you're in love with each other. Just John. Okay, sorry, John. All right, so April 26th, Austin, Texas. This weekend I'm in Stamford. The show went good last night. I'm going to re-listen to my tape, figure out what's working, what's not, how to tweak the things that are good, but it's not fully there, sticking with the set. I wish I've not been to the Comedy Store. No. Yes, you can look in my members video. So there's a wrestling piece at the end that's extended from the clip, so you guys can take a look at that. There's also some new stuff. It's a great question too. With some of the new material that I put out there, maybe I'll put that out for my members. New material. Some of the things I don't want out there though, because you have to come to a show to hear it. The ones in California, in LA that I've been to is the Comedy Chateau. I've performed at. What's the other one that I performed at? Oh, Mic Drop in San Diego, Flappers in LA, and The Crow in LA. Those are the 3 comedy clubs I've performed at in LA. So I would love to perform at the Store or the Improv. That'd be great. So I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll send some clips out for you later. Let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rosie, Keith, Angie, Last Beer, Chris, John. Sorry. A concerned citizen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you. Stay tuned for more. Mwah.